Hi, this is Rachel from Everything Nativity, and today I'm going to be opening the Grandeur Noel Collector's Edition 2003 hand-painted porcelain nativity set. Now these come every year and they are awesome, beautiful, big sets, but I had never opened one until today when I opened this one, and I want to read hand-painted porcelain nativity set sculpted from fine porcelain clay. This inspirational nativity set is beautifully hand-painted for a unique, one-of-a-kind collectible display. Intricately detailed for a wonderfully realistic recreation of Christ's birth, this 9-piece ensemble includes Joseph, Mary, baby Jesus, the 3 wise men, shepherd, donkey, and camel. Now they are counting baby Jesus as one of the 9. So you have these enormous pieces like the camel with the, I guess, the kit on top of it, but then the tiny little baby Jesus, and he's counted as one of the 9. Figurines measure approximately 10.5 inches, which would be this one, some of these taller ones, in height, but not the baby Jesus. So we will go ahead and open this thing. Super excited. Now you know when you see this molded styrofoam that they mean business. It's usually a very serious nativity, because very small, cheap nativities that you get at the drugstore usually are just wrapped in bubble wrap. Let's get that out of the way. Keep it over here for reference. And here is baby Jesus. This is a used set, so he was just in here like that. And he's perfect. You can get kind of an idea for scale on my hand there. It says hand painted in China, and there's some numbering there on the back. I can't quite read it in this light. But that's a lot of detail for a baby. It's pretty. We'll set him over here and lift up the top. Voila! All right. If I get this centered in the screen the right way. I'm not very good at this. I'm going this way? No, I'm coming this way. There we go. All right, let's look at these pieces. Mary, and she holds baby Jesus, so he doesn't have a separate creche. Now this piece has a broken thumb, and I knew that, so what I'll do is I'll get a flesh colored marker right there, and I'll mark that, and maybe I'll do a video later about repairing nativity scenes, because this is very, very common in nativity scenes to see a finger or a sword or a staff or just any of the delicate features broken off. This is a very beautiful Mary. And we'll put baby Jesus in his little blanket here with his mama. Oh, it's very sweet. We'll set that here. I think what I'll do is I'll pull out all the pieces and I'll get rid of this. There's a hand down in here. Earlier, when I opened this, I bumped this. This hand was not broken. These pieces are very, very delicate. So there were 3 oops on this set, but now there are 4. Okay, so here's one of the wise men. It's pretty, that's a lot of detail. There's a little open box right there. Looks like he might have had some gold that went along here that's kind of worn off with time, or maybe it wasn't very bright to begin with, but it seems a little more gold right along here. There's a lot of detail with the folds of the robes, and right there where he's holding his robe, and turban, the medallion. This looks a little cheap to me, the paint on here. This is a big, heavy, solid piece. And just to get an idea, like these are my 2 hands. This is a big piece. Put him here. And the next wise man. And his little fingers, though delicate that they are intact, which is great. But that would be something that you would need to watch for if you had this set. Also little things like this. They're very thin on the edges. He's got his mouth open. Oh no, he's just got little really red lips. A lot of detail on this crown. There's detail even on this little Aladdin lamp here that he's got. I don't know if you can see that. And detail along here. Also, just another really big piece. That's pretty. So Wiseman number 2. And Wiseman number 3. This was the one whose hand I just broke off. Now if I'm very careful, I can get that put back on there. But earlier when I was looking at it, I just knocked one of the pieces into another, but the hand kind of sticks out like so. It's very delicate. And he also has a little sword right here. You can see the little green, and his sword is missing in the back. And I don't have any of these pieces to repair it. But again, I would just put a little yellow there so you would never know. Why would a wise man need a sword? Especially when he's visiting a baby. There's a lot of detail back here too. This one has the gold, seems to be more intact. Big old heavy piece. And this thing right here, this is massive. Oh my goodness. I've never had a nativity set that had one of the camels with the like little carriage or the kit on top of it. I've only had like the standing camel and the sitting camel. And that is quite the camel. He's got his little tassels here on his bridle, a very colorful blanket, a lot of detail here on the little carriage. I guess this is where someone can get in and out. Some fine gold. I'm just waiting to drop one of these while I'm holding it. Got his little tail off to the side, like a little cat. He's waving it around. I'm not happy. Get me away from these singing angels. What is this bright star we've been following? And this piece, this is just weird to me because I think that this looks more like a little Bo sheep, little boy blue, go blow your horn. The cows in the meadow. The cows, sheep's in the meadow. The cows in the corn. Just like the pocket right here, and the button, and the cuffs, and the pants and shirt, and then this little like felt type hat with a feather. It just seems more like Renaissance period and less like 2,000 years ago in biblical times, what they would wear. Same with the sheep, just a little more cartoony. Now this was a flaw that was mentioned in the listing when I bought this, and I got it for significantly less than what these are going for, even with shipping included. So again, I would just take a little marker there and just try to mark that up. But he's sitting on his hay. He's got a little man purse right there. And then the last piece is this gorgeous donkey. Now he's got both his ears. That seems like something that would get broken easily. These pieces feel, even though they're so solid and heavy, they feel very delicate to me, like they could just chip very easily. But he's got all his stuff packed up. I guess this is Joseph and Mary's donkey, because the wise men would be driving these camels, riding these camels. And then Joseph and Mary would have just stopped at the end, maybe not even unpacked yet, left their water jar and their bedding and everything, and just had the baby. It's a lot of detail right there on that little bag. Saddle bag, lots of gold. So I don't know if you can see in this light, but there's a lot of shine to this too. Definitely right here in his face. I always love the animals in a nativity. To me, that's like one of the most precious parts. Definitely love the sheep. Now, I am surprised that this set, for as large as it is, did not come with the sheep, but this is it. But I would have liked to have seen another sheep. But while I was literally setting up the camera for this opening, I won a bid for a 1999. So this is the 2003. So the 1999 is 4 years earlier. And so it'll be interesting to see what's going on with that one. And I don't remember if that one had any issues with it. I think it said it was perfect. So I'm excited about that. But these are just really pretty pieces. But I'm Rachel from Everything Nativity. I buy nativities and I open them on camera. Thank you for watching.